going to walk through the basics of a borrowing base certificate that includes the accounts receivable aging, the accounts payable aging, inventory data, and actually calculates the actual borrowing base certificate based off of this information. So what we have here is the actual borrowing base certificate itself. We have an accounts receivable section that's highlighted right here. We have the inventory section here, and then we actually have the computation of the borrowing base here. Now, the highlighted sections of the ending date highlighted in green is the data entry section, and then we actually put the actual line balance as of the specific date. This happens to be September 30th, 2019. We put those in, and once all the other data is in, this worksheet computes itself. So let's take a look at some of the other data. First of all is the accounts receivable. So in one of our other videos, we explain how to convert the accounts receivable data to this aging format. And when we convert it to this aging format, we have totals at the bottom that we can verify, and the next step from this table comes over to a accounts receivable top 10. This is interesting because it really summarizes the top 10 accounts and the impact on them. And in this particular case, what we have here, and this is automatically computed through a formula based on that accounts receivable summary, that you can see that the top 10 customers make up 82% of the total accounts receivable. And at this point, we can see the distribution of the top 10, and we can see the distribution of the total accounts receivable balance. For data purposes, we've listed each one of these below, so we can, and these are in declining balance order. Foreign accounts are listed here. As soon as I put a foreign customer's name in here, if foreign accounts are usually excluded, so I will take a customer right here, customer number 440. I will copy their name, and as soon as I put it in here and paste it in, it will compute automatically what the balance is in that account that needs to be removed for ineligible accounts receivable. The inventory is just a listing, and because it's a standard listing and it's in the same format each month, we can paste the numbers in here and it will automatically fill out the inventory section of the borrowing base certificate. The last piece is the accounts payable. Although this doesn't roll up to the actual borrowing base certificate, it's a piece of information the bank uses to understand what the trends are with the company. And this basically shows the in table format the vendor number, vendor name, and their respective balances on an aging. But what we do is we apply the same top 10 approach to this table as well, the accounts payable, and we can actually see that out of the top 10, 84% of the accounts payable reside in the top 10 vendors. We can see the distribution of these to see if they're aging slower or quicker, and we can see it with the balance in total. That wraps up. We'll have other videos that will explain each one of these individual components in the borrowing base certificate and how they actually, from a formula standpoint, work together.